Hey, what's going on, guys? Long time no talk. This is Asama here from Stand and Draw.
And Division.
Yeah, my man Divizzle over here. He over here making a new Aquaforce deck and prep for Tetra. So, yeah, I'm gonna show you a deck profile. This is my 2014 Angel Feather deck, not Celestials. And, yeah, let's get it started, shall we? Alright, grade 0. We have a whole Chaterio. Her skill, obviously. You know, she, you counterblast 1, pop her into the soul, take a card from the damage, put it into your hand, and take a card from your hand and put it into the damage. She's convenient 90% of the time if I believe I'm going to be gray locked, or if there's a card I actually do need, like say for instance, I got a 1 and 2 in my hand, but I've lost like 2 3s, just pop her in, pull a 3 out. 9 times out of 10 it'll be Remuel, so I'll just ride Remuel if I don't have any other 3, and then if I draw Remuel, just break, and then break again. So that's the reason why she's here. She's pretty much here to help save any cards that I feel like I'm going to need ahead of time early game. See, I run, for the ones, I run 2 10k boosters. He's convenient because with Shamshell and Metatron, regardless, or Remuel, if I break over break, this 10k booster is pretty much here to help me hit over 30. So, and because I know my opponent's gonna have perfect guards, it's either I hit over 40 and force my opponent to drop a perfect guard, or they don't have a perfect guard and I make them drop 90% in their hand. Either or, if I'm hitting about over 40, then they're gonna have to drop 90% of the cards in their hand. So that's the reason why they're here. If I'm only hitting about just 30, then it's not gonna be much of a threat if they're a cross rider or they're, I don't know, an 11k. So all they gotta do is drop maybe 2 10s and a 5, I guess. So it's not really much. So that's the reason why I have them in here. Next, I run 3,000 Ray Pegasus, 1,000 Ray Skill. Obviously, for every card that goes into the damage, it gets 2k. So, if you do a little Metatron combo, do it twice, it gets 4k, it becomes 11 by itself, along with millions. So, you got, like a 24k roll right then and there. So, it's actually really nice. Actually, I have 1,000 Rays here. That's the reason why I like it. And, if I have 3, I'm obviously going to have 3 of the other one. But that's the reason why I like it. Next, although it's not the prime focus of the deck, I run 4 Crimson Mind Baroche. Obviously, her skill in the damage zone, flip her over, give 3k to Van. I like her because if I don't have my 10k boosters, but late game I have a lot of Crimsons in the damage zone, and my opponent's hand's looking nice, and I believe he has no perfect guards, I'll just flip like 2 or 3 of these and make myself give myself like 6 or 9k extra, and I'll probably be over 30 by myself if I've already brokered in. So it's actually convenient to have these Crimsons. It helps me get hit for high numbers. I run 2 No Seal. No Seal skill. Guard with her. And I take a card from the damage, put it in my hand, from my hand to the damage. Depending on what she's here. She helps me pull out she helps me during the battle phase when I'm the one guarding. She helps me pull out a 10k if I need it in order to guard any other rear guards at the last minute. That's the reason why she's there. This is and I have 2 AK beat sticks. He's here in case for that one every now and again ideal start. Starting first turn. That's pretty much why he's here. Alright, that's my 1s. My 2s. I run 3 Million Ray Pegasus. Just like 1,000 Ray skill, every card that goes to the damage, it gets 2k. So like I said, with thousands and millions on the field, if you do Metatron skill more than once, you got a 24k roll. Do it once, you got a 21k roll. Either way, it's still over 20k, so you're hitting for a pretty decent number. So that's the reason why I have thousands in here. Pretty convenient. Next, I have 3 Crimson Mind Aphrodite. Just like the grade 1 Crimson. Although it would be convenient if I did run a Metatron build. I mean, the thing about it is, it's the consistency of how many times I actually get the card, get the 2, and have the 1 in my hand by chance. So, and I don't really get that often. Because, I've simulated a couple times with this deck. And when I do put the grade 0 Crimson in here, I don't get the 2 or the 1, and I go through like 3 or 4 games and never get the 2 or the 1 at the same time. At the point where I'm supposed to do the superior ride, I never get it. So that's the reason why I decided not to use it. She's here for the exact same reason as a grade 1, to help me buff myself up at the last minute for late game. That's the reason why she's here. I have 2 damage enforcers. Conveniently enough, these 2 are here to help me again, like the grade 0. It's to help me combo with the grade 0. If I feel like I don't have a 2 or a 3 in my hand, and I feel like I'm about to be grade locked, then let me rephrase that. If I don't have a 3 in my hand, then I'll just use the damage enforcer and just hope to put a 3 in the damage, and then just use the grade 0 skill to put it in my hand. So that's the reason why the grade 2's in here, just to help me get a card that I feel like I'm going to need later, and damage enforce myself ahead of time in case I feel like my opponent's going to heal. So then if I get a heal trigger, then I'll heal more than once. And let's see, don't ask, but I do have one little 10k interceptor. It's just here. It really is. I would take it out, but it's here. It's really just here. And lastly, I have 2 grade 2 no seal. Just like the grade 1 no seal skill, except this one's different. On placement on the rear guard, take a card from the damage, put it into your hand, and then from your hand to the damage. Pretty much my grade 2 lineup. Pretty decent. I like it. Grade 3 lineup, I have 3 Shamshell skill, limit break. Put a card from your hand into the damage zone, take a card from the damage zone and put it into your hand, and this unit gets 2k. Shamshell gets 2. And that also applies to any other cards that actually gets power-ups from the damage zone, just like, thousands and millions rays. Helps for a really good combo and increasing and buffing everybody up at the last minute for high power play. That's using my Shamshells here. Let's see. Metatron, she's here. Her skill, limit break, counter blast 1. Take 2 cards from the field, put it into the damage, and take 2 cards from the damage, bring it to the field. This helps if I want to buff up millions and thousands, or if I don't have a good field, and there's certain cards in the damage zone that look good, that will work good with field. I'll just take them I'll just toss a couple of cards I don't need onto the rear guard, and then swap them in and bring out the good cards from the damage zone. That's the reason why Metatron's here. She's here for buffing to replace good cards, replace bad cards with good cards from the damage zone. And lastly, I run 3 Remiel. Remiel's skill, we all know, she's break. You take a card from the damage zone, put it to your hand, and take a card from the top of your deck and put it into the damage zone. So, yeah, she's actually pretty convenient. Then you get the 10k. That is my grade 3 lineup. And lastly, my triggers. I have a base trigger lineup. I'm running obviously 4 heal. I run a crit. And 4 draw. That's pretty much my trigger lineup. And that is the end of my deck profile. Any questions or anything like that, or any comments, leave them in the comment section below. And that pretty much is. This is Asama from Stand and Draw. I will see you guys later.